Buenas noches, ya vamos a empezar la clase, solo vamos a esperar a que se conecten unos alumnos para poder comenzar. Good evening, Olga, how are you?
Good evening. I'm fine. I'm be better.
Okay, how are you feeling today? How was your day?
It's very good. It's very good day. I visit the doctor with my husband because he has a pain in the cadera,
Hip?
hip. Yes, and the doctor give us good news.
Oh, what were the good news?
Yes. The problem is less difficult if we think.
Okay.
No sé, es menos difícil de lo que pensábamos.
Okay. So it's not something serious.
So.
So.
Yes. And he give many medicines, and my husband take the pills today in the afternoon, and I hope God bless him.
Okay, very good. Now he's feeling better now.
Yes, a little, but it's better.
Okay, very good. Hopefully he will feel better and better every day, right?
Yes, I was.
Yes, you hope so. Very good. Good evening, Rafael. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. I'm well. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Glad to see you here. We're still waiting for the rest. Todavía estamos esperando por el resto. But in the meantime, we are going to check just the review. We are going to have a little review of yesterday's class. Vamos a tener un pequeño repaso de la clase de ayer. Y ahora vamos a practicar con la tarea que hicieron. Y también vamos a terminar con con permission, ¿verdad? Que esto que estábamos viendo al final de la clase de ayer. So that's what we are going to do right now. Do you remember what we were studying yesterday?
Yes, the adverbs and modals for es como cosas que podrían hacerse.
Yes, things that probably will happen, right? So it's possibility, like adverbs of possibility, of certainty. And we were checking yesterday different rules, right? Modals and adverbs, how we can write it, right? Might, may, could, and maybe, perhaps, possibly, probably, the differences. And also how we use when we are certain about something, cuando estamos seguros de algo. Vamos a usar must, el modal must, o definitely. Definitely, que es un adverbio. So that's what we were studying yesterday. Also, we studied how we write it in a sentence, that it can change, right? So the homework, what was the homework? Let me see here. ¿Cuál era la tarea que tenían? Era esta,
Teníamos
¿verdad?
que narrar algo similar a lo que él estaba exponiendo, utilizando definitely, probably, and others.
And others, exactly. Maybe, perhaps, right? We can explain something that we might change, or probably in the future, right? That we want to change in the future. For example, probably next year, I will travel to United States, right? Probably I will do exercise. Maybe I will change my diet. Definitely I will take some rest from my job, and I will spend my time with my family. So things that probably will happen, right? We are not sure. But this is what we are going to do right now. Do you have
Yes,
any
I do.
questions? Well, after reading it, I'm going to provide you some feedback if I can see if there's something that we can improve or something that we need to practice. So we are going to do that. Let's see. Good evening, Alejandra. Are you there?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you? How was your day today? Are you ready for the class?
Yes, I'm ready. And today I do the homework.
Okay, very good. Today you did the homework. Perfect. Very good. Now, we are going to check the homework right now. Vamos a ver la tarea en este momento. Who wants to begin with the homework? Who wants to share the reading?
Me.
Okay, perfect, Rafael. Go ahead. You can go
I
ahead.
take that example.
Okay.
And well, thing I change. If I had to relive last year, maybe I will eat more. Absolutely, I will do exercise. Probably, I will go out more. Certainly, I will feel better. Anyways, it's over. Life goes on.
Very good. Perfect. So you will eat more, like more healthy, or what kind of food would you eat more?
Eat more. The food is not my passion. I eat so very little.
Ah, you eat little. You eat like small amounts. Okay. And also you said that you will exercise more and you maybe go out more, and certainly you will feel better for that.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that information, Rafael. Do we have another volunteer, otro voluntario for the homework?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Olga, go ahead.
We have a great news today. The pain of my back, was worse. I could do more exercise, definitely. I can get up early and begin the day probably with an orange juice. And then I will go to the gym. Might have a good nutrition, say the doctor. So maybe if I decrease the carbs, are if possible, I will lose weight and I could feel better.
Okay, perfect. Very good. So also you check the pain in your back, right? Your back pain.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Oh.
so probably you need to change your diet, probably.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need to decrease the carbs, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and possibly you might need to lose some weight, and you will feel better with that. Okay, perfect. And perhaps have you maybe tried to do exercise, or you are not able to do exercise, Olga?
So
So
a little,
right.
a little.
Walking. Do you walk?
I really I don't work. I do Pilates and yoga.
Oh, okay, that's
Uh,
good. That's good. Pilates and
it's
yoga.
better for me,
Mhm.
for my bones.
Yes.
Articulaciones, no sé cómo se dice.
Articulaciones. Let me see here. I remember sometimes when I hear the words, I remember, but sometimes I forget, right? Articulaciones. Joints.
Oh, joints.
Joints, for my joints. Okay,
Yes.
so it's good for your joints, your muscles, and your bones.
Yes,
Perfect.
because the doctor uh, I don't want no, he don't want I have exercise with impact, high is impact.
High impact exercise.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, probably it's better. Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. He doesn't want that. Okay. Very
Mhm.
good. Perfect. Hopefully you will feel better with
Thank you.
those activities, probably, right?
Yes.
Okay. Another volunteer for the homework. Okay, Tanya. Go ahead, please. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Good evening.
You're welcome. Good evening. If I had to relive the last 2 years, I could definitely change some habits. I could exercise more because 2 years ago I was in a basketball team, but later the pandemic came and I stopped that routine, and I absolutely couldn't live my dream of being a famous basketball player. I could probably be playing in a different country. That's it.
Okay, very good. So if you have to relive last year, you should do more exercise probably. And you said that you were playing in a basketball team. So you are good. Are you a good player? In your opinion? You were a good player. Okay, so you need to practice
Yeah.
more. Are you practicing exercise or any sports right now? Are you exercising these days?
At this moment, not since 2 years ago, it is rarely the time that I do exercise by my own, like dancing or something like that in my house.
I understand. Yeah, it's kind of difficult when you are kind of busy, but probably maybe in the future or probably later next year or this year, right? But exercise is important sometimes to release stress and feel better. Very good, Tanya. I didn't know that you were a basketball player.
Definitely.
Okay, perfect. Now another volunteer, please.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Alejandra, go ahead.
If I have to relive last year, I will definitely quit drink soda and definitely drink more water.
Mhm.
I will try to exercise more and probably lose weight and probably started to eat more salads and fruits and maybe I feel much better.
Okay, perfect. Very good. So it seems that everybody is kind of in the same way, right? Like you want to exercise more, you want to eat more salad. Alejandro, you said that you want to stop drinking soda and probably drink more water,
More
right?
water, yes,
Yes. Do you feel kind of sick of drinking soda, or it's just because you think it's healthy?
because it's healthy.
Because it's healthy. Yeah, sometimes the
Yes,
excess of sugar and everything. Yes, very good because everybody is saying like exercise and like feeling better. And do we have another volunteer? Somebody else? ¿Alguien más que haya hecho la tarea? Just to check? No? Okay, perfect. Let me see here. So you did it very good, actually. And we were checking, oh, actually, I was checking the different models. Remember that if probably we're going to do something, we can use might, made, or could. And if we are sure of something, must, right? And adverbs, maybe, perhaps, possibly, probably, and definitely if we are sure of something. Now we are going to introduce the new topic. We were talking about permission, obligation, and prohibition, right? Permission, something that you can do. We can use the verb can or you're allowed to. What is the meaning of you're allowed to? What is the meaning of allow? What is the meaning of allow? It's permitir, right?
Permitir.
Permitir, very good. So you're allowed to park here. Se le permite parquearse aquí. So that is permission. Obligation, have to, right? When you have to do something, cuando tienes que hacer algo, tienen que hacer algo, have to, or you've got to, you got to. The got to is similar with have to, right? Have, got to. And prohibition, can't, or you aren't allowed to. That is the negative form of the permission, okay? Now we are going to play something. I want you to pay attention to a video. This is like a soap opera, right? El capítulo de la novela vamos a ver ahorita. We are going to watch a video and we are going to answer the questions below. What are the questions? Number 1, what happened to Julia? Number 2, what does Julia think about other people's opinion of her promotion? Number 3, what is the time allowed for Lori to take a break? Number 4, what happened to Barbara after lunch? And the last one, what happened at the end of the video? So we have different things, right? Check the names, right? Julia, Lori, Barbara, and we are going to watch this video. This is like an office video, right? An office related, like they are working, they are in an office, so you can check that information. And this is related to permission, obligation, and also adverbs of possibility. So we are going to check it right now. Just let me see here. Let me know if you're able to listen to the video. Dígame si lo pueden escuchar o si no lo pueden escuchar.
Wow, look at that. Julia finally got her promotion.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Gee, what a surprise.
She must be excited about it. That probably means she'll move to the head office.
Here she comes now. Time to get back to work.
How strange. Barbara,
Yes,
can I ask you something?
sure.
This may sound crazy, but I wonder if people are upset by my promotion.
No, I'm sure everyone's happy for you.
It's just that, well, no one has said anything to me, and sometimes I see people whispering.
It probably means they're worried that things might change around here. You know how people hate change.
Maybe you're right. So, how's your new assistant working out?
She seems to be doing fine. She's a quick learner.
What's her name again?
Lori Baxter. So Lori, how are things going?
Fine, I've been busy all morning.
Have you taken a break yet?
No.
You know, you are allowed to take a 15-minute break in the morning and one in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Barbara, can you have lunch with me today? I wanted to review some files with you.
Well, actually, I've already made plans for lunch.
Oh, I see. Well,
Sorry about that. Maybe we could meet later this afternoon.
yes, that will be fine. We'll do the work after lunch then.
Right. I'll be back by 1 o'clock.
All right.
Great.
When you're done taking a break, could you type this up for me to schedule?
Barbara, could you come into my office, please? I'm ready to begin.
Barbara's away from her desk. Is there anything I can do for you?
No, thank you, Lori. Just have her see me as soon as she gets back.
Well, she might be gone a little longer than usual.
Oh? What do you mean?
She said she had a toothache. I think she went to see the dentist.
Well, okay. Just send her in when she gets back. That's strange. Barbara usually tells me when she has an appointment. is everyone? What's going on, Lori?
Oh, nothing. I think someone's having a little birthday party in the conference room.
A birthday party? Well, that's ridiculous. The office staff isn't allowed to hold birthday parties in the conference room.
Wait, I mean, I'm sure it's not what you think. I'm sure it's only... Oh, boy.
What is going on in here?
Oh no, you weren't supposed to come in yet. But since you're here, congratulations on your promotion. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh.
Okay, did you check the video? Okay, very good. Were you able to find all the information from the questions? Yes? Are you able to answer all the questions from the video or not? Do you want to listen to it again?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will play one more time. Remember the questions, right? First question, what happened to Julia? What is the first event that happened to Julia? Next one was, does Julia think about the other people's opinion of her promotion? What is the time allowed for Lori to take a break? What happened to Barbara after lunch? And what happened at the end, right? What happened at the end? What was the resolution for everything? So I will play just one more time and you can pay attention this time, okay? Next time we are going to check the answers.
Wow, look at that. Julia finally got her promotion.
Gee, what a surprise.
She must be excited about it. That probably means she'll move to the head office.
Here she comes now. Time to get back to work.
How strange. Barbara,
Yes?
can I ask you something?
Sure.
This may sound crazy, but I wonder if people are upset by my promotion.
No, I'm sure everyone's happy for you.
It's just that, well, no one has said anything to me, and sometimes I see people whispering.
It probably means they're worried that things might change around here. You know how people hate change.
Maybe you're right. So, how's your new assistant working out?
She seems to be doing fine. She's a quick learner.
What's her name again?
Lori Baxter. So Lori, how are things going?
Fine, I've been busy all morning.
Have you taken a break yet?
No.
You know, you are allowed to take a 15-minute break in the morning and one in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Barbara, can you have lunch with me today? I wanted to review some files with you.
Well, actually, I've already made plans for lunch.
Oh, I see. Well,
Sorry about that. Maybe we could meet later this afternoon.
yes, that will be fine. We'll do the work after lunch then.
Right. I'll be back by 1 o'clock.
All right.
Great.
When you're done taking a break, could you type this up for me to schedule?
Barbara, could you come into my office, please? I'm ready to begin.
Barbara's away from her desk. Is there anything I can do for you?
No, thank you, Lori. Just have her see me as soon as she gets back.
Well, she might be gone a little longer than usual.
Oh? What do you mean?
She said she had a toothache. I think she went to see the dentist.
Well, okay. Just send her in when she gets back. That's strange. Barbara usually tells me when she has an appointment. Where is everyone? What's going on, Lori?
Oh, nothing. I think someone's having a little birthday party in the conference room.
A birthday party? Well, that's ridiculous. The office staff isn't allowed to hold birthday parties in the conference room.
Wait, I mean, I'm sure it's not what you think. I'm sure it's only... Oh, boy.
What is going on in here?
Oh, no, you weren't supposed to come in yet. But since you're here, congratulations on your promotion. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh.
Okay, very good. Now we are going to answer the questions, okay? Now we have watched it twice. We're going to check right now. The questions are, number one, what happened to Julia? What happened at the beginning of the video?
She was promoted.
She was promoted, right, as a manager of the office. Very good. Now, number two, what does Julia think about other people's opinion of her promotion? What does she think other people might be thinking when she was promoted? It was something good, it was something bad.
I think Julia thinks
Uh-huh.
the other people don't care the promotion.
Okay, very good. Let me see here. Felix, thank you for coming, Felix. Thank you for your participation. Felix says that Julia thinks that other people don't care about her promotion. But I guess the answer is here. We are going to check right now when she is talking to Barbara, right? Let's see.
I wonder if people are upset by my promotion.
No, I'm sure everyone's happy for you.
It's just that, well, no one has said anything to me, and sometimes I see people whispering.
Okay, so what happened? What does she think about other people?
They are upset.
They are upset, right? Why? Why does she think that? Because nobody,
Because anyone, she, congratulations to her.
yes, nobody has said anything to her. Nobody has congratulated her, right? Very good, very good. So probably she thinks that they probably are upset. Next one, what is the time allowed for Lori, the practitioner, right, or the secretary, the new one? What is the time allowed for Lori to take a break?
15 minutes in the morning and 15 in the afternoon.
Okay, 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the afternoon. Let's see.
So, Lori, how are things going? Fine, I've been busy all morning. Have you taken a break yet? No.
You know, you are allowed to take a 15-minute break in the morning and one in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, very good. 15 minutes in the morning and she's allowed 15 minutes in the afternoon. Very good. And next one, what happened to Barbara after lunch? What happened to her? What happened to Barbara?
She prepared the party for Julia.
Yes, she prepared the party for Julie, exactly. But she was lying right at the beginning. She said that she had a medical appointment, right? Where did she say she was going to go? To which doctor? To the dentist. To the dentist, exactly. Let's see.
She said she had a toothache. I think she went to see the dentist.
Okay, very good. Perfect. But she was preparing actually the party for congratulate Julia, right? And what happened at the end? What was the end of this video?
Co-workers prepared a surprise for Julia.
Exactly, the co-workers prepared a surprise party for Julia, right? For her promotion. And she noticed that because the staff, the office staff, they were not allowed to have parties in the office, but she noticed that in that moment, right? Let's see right now.
Where is everyone? What's going on, Lori?
Oh, nothing. I think someone's having a little birthday party in the conference room.
A birthday party? Well, that's ridiculous. The office staff isn't allowed to hold birthday parties in the conference room.
Wait, I mean, I'm sure it's not what you think. I'm sure it's only... Oh, boy.
What is going on in here?
Oh no, you weren't supposed to come in yet. But since you're here, congratulations on your promotion. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh.
Okay, very good. That's correct. Perfect, perfect. Did you have any problem or any difficulty listening to the video?
No.
No, right. It was really easy, right? It was really very good. Perfect. Have you had any surprise party? Anytime for your birthday or for something when you graduated or something like that? ¿Han tenido alguna fiesta sorpresa? ¿Le han hecho alguna fiesta sorpresa?
A mí sí.
Yes. When, Olga?
When I in my 50th birthday, my husband told me my friend Mariceli go invite me take a cup of coffee, and my husband here in my house prepared all the party, and when I return, it's a great surprise for me.
Okay, was your family there and your friends?
Yes, many people.
And you didn't know anything?
No, I don't know
Okay.
anything.
Okay, very good. That's great. That's great. Sometimes surprise parties are good and sometimes they are not, right? But very good. We are going to continue with the grammar here. We were talking about allowed to, right? And in the video, we checked some phrases that, like, for example, Lori, she's allowed to take breaks, right? 15 minutes break. And also the office staff, they are not allowed to have parties in the office, like birthday parties. So we can use these expressions, can or be allowed to. Be allowed to is permitir, as Rafael said at the beginning. Like you can park here or he is allowed to stay up here. And prohibition is the opposite, right? Is the negative statement, can't or not be allowed to. Like he can't smoke in the lobby. They are not allowed to answer the phone. And obligation is when you have to do something, right? We use the verb have, tener, ¿verdad? Tenemos que, or have got to. Have got to is another verb that is similar to have to. And sometimes it is a contractor, right? It's just got to, right? Or gotcha. So you have to pay rent. That is an obligation, right? He's got to pick up the trash. That is another obligation, right? So it depends on what can you do, what you are allowed to do, and what you have to do. Now we have this exercise. Let's see here. This is almost the same that we were doing yesterday, right? With the signs, right? You're not allowed to take dogs, or you're allowed to come in, or you have to take the garbage into the trash can. So probably we can, let me see if I can make it bigger. And probably we can transform these sentences, right? Vamos a transformar estas oraciones. For example, lock your bags in the bike rack. In the bike rack, sorry. In the bike rack. The bike rack is when you tie your bikes, right? So number one, if you have to create a sentence, si tuvieran que crear una oración, ¿cuál harían para ese ejemplo? Permission, obligation, or prohibition? Lock your bikes in the bike rack.
Permission.
Permission. Let's see. So you can, right? You can lock your bikes in the bike rack. Very good. Now, next one. Number 2, no eating or drinking in the classroom. That will be, well, that will be another one. Probably it's letter A, right? That would be permission, obligation, or prohibition.
This is a prohibition.
Prohibition, right? Prohibition. And how can we say that? How can we transform that sentence with prohibition?
You are not allowed to eat in this room.
You are not allowed to eat or drink, right? In the classroom, right? In the classroom, en el salón de clase. Very good, perfect. Next one, it says no playing ball in the hallway. That is permission, obligation, or prohibition?
Prohibition.
Prohibition. How can we transform that one? Examples?
You can play ball in the hallway.
In the hallway.
Hallway.
You can play ball in the hallway. Very good. En el pasillo. In the hallway. Next one. Keep the classroom door closed. That is obligation, prohibition, permission. Keep the classroom door closed.
Obligation.
Obligation. How can we transform that one into obligation?
You have to keep the classroom door closed.
Very good. You have to keep the classroom door closed. Very good. Perfect. Next one is no pets allowed on campus. That is obligation, prohibition. What is that?
Prohibition.
Prohibition. How can we transform it?
Prohibition.
How can we transform that one? No pets allowed on campus. No pets are allowed on campus, right?
On campus.
Perfect. Number 6, throw all the trash in the waste paper basket. What is that? Throw all trash. Obligation. Perfect. How can we transform that? You.
You have to throw.
You have to throw
all trash in the waste paper basket.
In the waste paper basket. Perfect. Basket. Let's see. Number 7. Don't open the windows. What is that?
Prohibition.
Prohibition.
Prohibition, yes. Probably you can or you aren't allowed. Which one can we use?
You can't.
You can, right? You can't open
the windows.
Open
the windows. Okay, perfect. And the last one, turn out the lights when leaving. What is that?
Obligation.
Obligation. How can we transform it?
You must.
You must. Probably.
Turn
But
down.
You must turn
down the lights.
turn out the lights when leaving, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. When leaving. Or we can say you have to turn out the lights, or you got to turn out the lights, right? Perfect, perfect. That is okay. Also, we are using here a modal, right, for obligation when we are certain of something. Perfect, very good. Do you have any question about this? Because these are just phrases. Estas son solo frases que nos permiten dar permiso, prohibición o obligación. Do you have any question?
No, teacher.
No. Okay, very good. Now we are going to continue here. These are just some examples. It says be allowed to, can and have to, and have got to, and can and not be allowed to. We can use it for permission, obligation, and prohibition. Like we have practiced already, como ya practicamos, ¿verdad? You can use the computers in the library, right? That is permission. You have to take off your shoes before you enter. Obligation, right? You are not allowed to swim in this area. That is prohibition. And these are the structures, right? Si ustedes no saben cómo hacer este tipo de oraciones, dónde poner allowed to, dónde poner can, dónde poner have to, pueden seguir este tipo de fórmulas, ¿verdad? Subject plus be allowed to or can plus verb plus complement, okay? Can you read the sentences, Felix, please? Can you help me reading?
Yes. Where?
Permission. Just the
Permission.
sentences.
You are allowed to go to the restroom. You can participate if you are raise your hand.
Very good. You are allowed to go to the restroom, or you can participate if you raise your hand. So if you can see the structure, it matches with the colors. Now we have obligation, subject, have to, or have got to, plus verb plus complement. Can you help me reading the sentences, Tanya?
Okay. You have to throw your trash into the waste basket. You have got to wear a face mask during the pandemic.
Very good. You have to throw your trash into the waste basket, or you have got to wear a face mask during the pandemic. Obligation. And the last one is prohibition. You see subject plus not be allowed to, or it depends, right, of the verb or the modal, or can't plus verb plus complement. Alejandra, can you help me reading the sentences, please?
You are not allowed to talk loudly inside the library, and you can smoke on the subway.
Exactly. You are not allowed to talk loudly inside the library. You can smoke on the subway. So pueden usar este tipo de orden, okay, o fórmula para poder escribir las oraciones. So you are not going to be lost. This is a listening. Let's see, listen to the 3 conversations. I guess that we still have time, because I have a lot of listening exercises, but we can do these ones today. And tomorrow we are going to practice. Mañana vamos a tener clase o no vamos a tener clase. Yes, right, yes. Ya vamos mañana vamos a terminar la sección 4, así que mañana sí vamos a hacer un pequeño repaso y vamos a tratar de hacer ejercicios para repasar lo que estudiamos. Pero hoy vamos a tratar de terminar esto. This is like a listening practice. And tomorrow we are going to, yes, to continue with the prohibitions and rules, okay? Now I'm going to play this exercise. It says, listen to 3 conversations about driving. Check if they are true or false. And we can read first the statements, right? It says, the man hasn't had a parking ticket lately. True or false? Parking isn't allowed there during working hours. True or false? The fine for parking is $16. True or false? O sea, solo vamos a ver si es verdadero o falso. ¿Algo de la primera situación que no comprendan? Any word, like for example, the fine. What is the meaning of fine? The fine for parking is $16.
Like a fee.
Like a fee, exactly, como una multa, right? Entonces, the fine for parking is $16. Parking isn't allowed there during working hours, and the man hasn't had a parking ticket lately. So, vamos a escucharlos y vamos a ver cuáles son verdaderas o falsas. Quiero ver si aquí tengo la información. Yes. Just one moment, please. Just allow me one moment and I will play it.
So that's what it means.
Your shoes.
'96, Exercise 11, Listening, Sign Language, Part A. Listen to 3 conversations about driving. Check true or false for each statement. 1.
Oh no, not another parking ticket. That's the second one this week. Why did I get a ticket for parking here? I thought this was a free parking zone.
Maybe you can only park here after working hours. Is there a sign around anywhere?
Oh, you're right. There's one over there. I didn't even notice it. Looks like you can't park here till after 6 p.m.
How much is the fine?
Would you believe it? $60.
Okay, perfect. Were you able to listen to it? Were you able to find if it is true or false? Or do you want to listen to it again? Do you want me to repeat it? Or it's okay? Okay, I will repeat it. Remember, the 3 things that you want to check if it is true or false, right? If you had a parking ticket lately, if it isn't allowed there during working hours, or if there is a fine, is $16. Okay, let's see here.
Where?
Oh.
Let me see here.
Oh no, not another parking ticket. That's the second one this week. Why did I get a ticket for parking here? I thought this was a free parking zone.
Maybe you can only park here after working hours. Is there a sign around anywhere?
Oh, you're right. There's one over there. I didn't even notice it. Looks like you can't park here till after 6 p.m.
How much is the fine?
Would you believe it? $60.
Okay, perfect. Now we are going to check here. Number 1, the man hasn't had a parking ticket lately. That is true or false?
False.
False, right? Why? ¿Por qué?
Because
He
got
had 2 tickets.
Yes, he had 2 tickets. This was the second ticket, right? Perfect. Next one, parking isn't allowed there during working hours. True or false?
True.
It's true. It's true, right? Parking isn't allowed there during working hours. They can park there only after 6. And the last one, the fine for parking is $16. True or false?
False.
True.
False. How much is the fine?
$60.
$60, right? 60, right? $60. Perfect. Now we are going to listen to situation number 2. It says the woman is driving faster than the speed limit. There are other cars in her lane. The lane is reserved for buses and taxis. We are going to listen to it, okay?
2.
I wonder why that traffic officer is signaling me.
Perhaps he means you're driving too fast.
No, I don't think so. The speed limit is 60, and I'm only going 55.
I wonder why there are no other cars in this lane.
What do you mean?
Well, you see how the other cars are all in the lane next to us?
You're right. I think this one is just for buses and taxis. They really should put up better signs around here.
Okay, do you want to listen to it again, or you got the idea? You got the information? Yes, you have the answers? ¿Tienen las respuestas? Yes? No?
Again, please.
Okay, one more time. No problem. Let's see here. I guess it begins here.
I wonder why that traffic officer is signaling me.
Perhaps he means you're driving too fast.
No, I don't think so. The speed limit is 60, and I'm only going 55.
I wonder why there are no other cars in this lane.
What do you mean?
Well, you see how the other cars are all in the lane next to us?
You're right. I think this one is just for buses and taxis. They really should put up better signs around here.
Okay, perfect. Now we have it here. And number 1, the woman is driving faster than the speed limit. That is true or false?
False.
It's false.
It's false. How fast is she driving?
55.
55.
55, perfect. Number 2, there are other cars in her lane. Is it true or not?
True.
True?
False.
False, right? ¿Qué es lane? Carril, ¿verdad? Si habían otros autos en el carril. And she said there are no other cars in her lane. Why? The answer is the next one, right? The lane is reserved for buses and taxis. That is true or false?
True.
True, exactly. So that is true. That's why the police officer was signaling her, right? Now, the last one, it says, the other drivers are flashing their lights. He is driving with his lights on. The other drivers are giving him a warning. So this is the last one. So we are going to listen really quickly.
3.
That's weird. The last few cars driving toward us were flashing their lights.
I see what you mean. There's another one.
Maybe my lights are on or something. Let me check. No, they're off.
Do you think there's an accident up ahead? Maybe you'd better slow down.
Oh, now I see what's happening. There's a patrol car up ahead checking people's speed. How nice of those other drivers to let me know. Well, I'm within the speed limit. At least I am now.
Okay, did you get the answers? Again? Okay, I will play it again. Let me see here.
It's around here.
3.
That's weird. The last few cars driving toward us were flashing their lights.
I see what you mean. There's another one.
Maybe my lights are on or something. Let me check. No, they're off.
Do you think there's an accident up ahead? Maybe you'd better slow down.
Oh, now I see what's happening. There's a patrol car up ahead checking people's speed. How nice of those other drivers to let me know. Well, I'm within the speed limit. At least I am now.
Very good, very good, perfect. Now, do we have the answers? Yes, right? Now, we are going to check it. The other drivers are flashing their lights. That is true or false?
It's true.
True, they are flashing the lights. Perfect. Number 2, he's driving with his lights on. True or false?
False.
False. Perfect. And the other drivers are giving him a warning. True or false?
True. True.
True, yes. What was happening there on the street? ¿Qué estaba pasando? What was the situation? There was an accident?
No,
Yeah.
patrol was checking the speed.
Exactly. A patrol was checking the speed of the cars, right? So they were flashing the lights so he can slow down. Very good. Perfect. Very good. Are you now we were talking about different things here, about rules and about being allowed to, and about signals and all of these things, right? So I just want to ask you about one thing, because tomorrow we are going to review a little bit. As an activity, let me see here. This is another, this is the activity that I wanted to perform today. Do you have rules in your house or in your job or in your school? For example, if you're studying, do you have rules?
Yes.
Yes, right. What kind of rules do you have? Like, for example, in your house?
Don't come late.
Don't come late. Very good. What happens if you come late?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know yet. Yeah, probably something bad. What is another thing, another rule that you have in your house? For example, cleaning the dishes, washing the dishes, if you're cooking.
Yes, wash my clothes.
Wash your clothes. Yeah, you have to wash your clothes. What else? What other rule do we have?
When we coming, wash our hands.
When you arrive from another place,
yes.
if you arrive to your house, you need to wash your hands.
Yes.
Oh, this is because of the pandemic, or?
No, forever.
Forever, all the time.
All the time.
Why? Why do I have to do that?
Because outside is very dust and microbios.
Microbes.
And it's better wash our hands when staying home.
Okay, and if I go to your house, you will tell me, wash your hands, please, or it's not necessary. Yes or no? Yeah, maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, very good. Okay, no problem.
I just wanna see you with but I don't know how to say. Con una mala mirada.
Con una mala mirada, yeah. Like you did it from your hands, right? You didn't wash your hands. Okay.
When someone visit our home, my husband tell them in the bathroom you wash your hands, and he told him I don't know, I come back into my car, it's all fine. And don't wash it. Don't wash it.
Okay, very good. And your husband was upset? No.
Yeah, no, but
no.
Yeah.
You were upset. Okay. Very
embarrassed.
Embarrassed. Okay, no problem.
Very funny.
Okay, that's what I want you to think about. Like, if you have any rule in your house, or if you have any in your job, right? If you have to do something specifically, try to write it down using you have to, or you're allowed to, or these kind of things, trying to use that at least 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever rules you have in your house. Try to write them down, and we are going to discuss about that tomorrow, because tomorrow we will have classes, and we are going to have a review about modals and adverbs, and that will be it for tomorrow. Okay. Okay, perfect. So do you have any question, any doubt? No questions. Okay, perfect. So I will see you tomorrow in the evening, and I hope you have a good night. Okay.
Good night.
Okay, good night. See you tomorrow. Thank you for
Good
coming.
night. See you
Good
tomorrow.
night.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.